Genshin Impact. So in this part 6, we're talk about Genshin Impact. And we're going to have a look at one of their prices here, $133.49. That's what, $150 after tax? And they give you about 13,000 primal gems. And with the primal gems, so 13,000. Come to the store here, and each one of these cost 160 to wish. So one wish equals 160 primal gems. Right now I have 184. So if I want, I can go exchange it in the shop. Come over to purchase primal gems, because you see I got 184 in the top corner there. I can get one wish. Now, in order to get a character, to be guaranteed a character, they are doing some changes where they're going to have better percentages on getting the character you want. But for this example, one character is 180 wishes. So convert that into primal gems. So it's 180 times 160 is what you need to be guaranteed. So I think you get about 80 wishes total for 13,000 primal gems at $150. So you basically not even guaranteed a character. You have to buy $300 worth to be guaranteed, or save them up, or save the wishes up yourself. Right? This game is okay because at least it puts out the content. There's a ton of content for the game. Right now I don't have much content because I've done it all, right? I only got a couple world quests to do that I probably don't even have to do or want to do. It's too much like dribble. There's too much to read. You know, they don't need like 20 pages of text. Like three things of text should be able to tell me what's going on. Right? 3 lines of text, but they put in like 20 or 30 and it's just like, "Oh, come on." Like I just skip through everything and don't even read it anyway. Right? If you want to have that, put it in the lore, let people read on their own, a story or whatever. But when you're making like world quests and things like that, just throwing in a bunch of text that take time up doesn't equal content, right? That equals a waste of time. And I don't need to like know a bunch of useless stuff that doesn't even pertain to what I'm doing on the quest anyway. Right? Like put it in your lore book. You got a lore book. Leave it in there.
Support? Go on. You have my
You know, but like I don't mind supporting a game like this because at least it puts out the content all the time, and there is better content, and they are adding to the map.
attention.
Like this should have been like completed too, the full thing, right? But you can see all this space that they still can add content in, which is what they do, which is what they do. For me, like I can get through the content quick enough. So it went from here, Mondstadt, and then Leeway, and then they opened up this little place, and you know what I mean. They opened up this place down here, Ninazuma, right? These weren't even open at the beginning. You had to unlock everything and open it up later. It was added. And then they added Sumeru over here, and they added different parts of Sumeru, right? This part came after this part, and then they went on to Fontaine, and then it's going to be Natlan next. So they're always putting out content, and it's pretty substantial content. You got commissions you can do every day, and to get your primal gems and save them up. So, at least they let you get your primal gems other ways than just paying for it. So that's why, and they're giving you free stuff all the time. They're going to give us a free 5-star um, this next anniversary, which is in September. And so at least they're listening to the players, and they're starting to give more rewards and more primal gems and more things like that we can actually use and experiment in the game. They're bringing out the new artifact set where you can, change the stats on your artifacts. So they're bringing more abyss type places that you can go to. Different challenges you can have different, but they need more end game stuff, right? They don't really have it because they have to keep making content right here, right? All these different areas, there's still more stuff to come. But at least they're listening to the players, and they're giving the players what they want. So if you go and you buy something once a year, I don't have a problem with that. If I go into the shop and I say, okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to buy out all these because they give the bonuses once a year. So there's double your bonus. See, if you look at these ones that have been paid already, the bonus is only 600. It's not double, right? Only ones that I haven't bought are double. These three. So I don't mind, I don't mind supporting a game would bring out good content and things like that. That's fine. And there's ways of getting primal gems in the game where you don't have to buy these. This is just kind of like, if you really want a character or something. It's the same way as, as kind of you don't want to miss out either, right? They bring out the characters all the time. So you have to plan. You have to actually do the content plan. Like it's the same thing. It's almost like a subscription, right? Because you have to kind of plan to get your characters. If you look at my character archive here, you can see the characters I have and the characters I don't have, right? So I didn't want to get Emily because I didn't see any value in her. If she can only play with burning, then what good is she? She should be able to have Dendro react with everything. And some of these characters I just got lucky on, right? Same thing with getting all the weapons. There's weapons you have to buy. And I'll try my wishes on the weapon banner in order to get a weapon I want. Right now, if you wanted to be guaranteed a weapon, you gotta have 240 wishes. So 240 wishes, and you only get 80 for 150, do the math, right? It's almost $500 to be guaranteed a weapon. So, that's another thing. And again, I've been lucky myself to go to the weapons, right? I've been lucky to get a lot of their signature weapons. Like hers, his. His. I got hers. His. Hers. right? So I got a lot of decent weapons. Even the Constellations got lucky on, so they're going to give us a Teneri. That's one of the 5-star options I have, so I should get the C6. Let's see, what does C6 do? Charging time is increased by 0.9 per second, and will produce one additional cluster bloom arrow. So instead of 4, it gives you 5. This arrow deals, though, 150% of Tignari's attack as damage. That should be fun. Oops. Actually, what is my Teneri's attack? So he... Oh, wait. Oh, I don't have my weapon on him. Now I gotta figure out what weapon I had on him before. I'll figure that out later. Okay, so I need a crit damage weapon. So, I think that would be what? The one that's on Facial. Increases attack by 20%. Yeah, that's the one. So I need crit damage and attack. So I'll just put that on him. And then I might have to get... Oh yeah, I think I need a different set on him. I don't know why I have that on him. Why do I have that on him? I'll put that one on him. Let's see, what is that? Momentum of attainment. And then I want the Deepwood set on him. That's Deepwood, okay. So Deepwood, that's attack. Deepwood. So that's better. So he's got 2,000 attack now at least. 63 and 178. Yeah, it's a little better. But anyway, again, for the microtransactions, like I said, and you know, even Genshin has like, oh well, you know, you gotta have 1350 crystals if you want to buy these new outfits. So that, you know, they've been adding those in as well. You can see all the different outfits they have, right? And again, you know, if you don't want to miss out on these, you gotta spend money, real money, because you need the crystals. You can't. They don't have any way for you to get crystals either in the game. You have to actually buy the crystals again, the Genesis crystals, and then you change them into primal gems. And then when you got the primal gems, you purchase your wishes. And you can earn glitter and stuff, and you can get them that way too. But it's not very much. And then they have these. They have the Blessing of the Moon, which gives you primal gems, you know, a certain amount. They're decent value. But yeah, so Genshin, you know, it's one of the companies that I don't mind supporting once a year. You know, but you don't have to buy all of it out. You know, you maybe buy just what you need if you need a character at the time. For the most part, though, now I just save up, and if I miss a character, I miss one, I just move on to the next until I'm ready to get, you know, a shot at the weapon and the character, because it's best to get both the weapon and the character, because the characters feel gimped without it. So right now you have to save 240 wishes plus 180 wishes to get both, unless you get lucky, right? But that's if you want to guarantee yourself that. That's what you need. And myself, I'll just pull till I get kind of close. See, I'm starting to save. Like I got 7 wishes saved there, and in the actual pulling of her, you know, I just got Dia right there, so I'm guaranteed because this is a standard character in the standard wish banner. I'm guaranteed the next character that comes up within 180 pulls, right? So I'm saving now. I've only got 7 right now, and there's only 10 days remaining. So that means getting, 1 or 2 a day. I might only get up to 20 wishes by the time the banner character I want comes out. So if I don't actually pull her, well, right now, actually, no, right now I only need 90 wishes guaranteed. Sorry, not because I pulled Dia, so I only need 90. I don't need 180. But anyway, I have to have 90. I'm only going to have 20, so that means I'm going to have to get at least 70 more. And guess what way that is, right? Like maybe make a purchase right before this resets, before they reset this store, and that's on the anniversary. They're going to reset this. So if I make this purchase, at least I'll get 13,000 for $150 though, and then I'd be guaranteed like 1 character because because of the fact that at pity, like I got Dia, I got the standard, standard banner character. So I'm guaranteed this next character that's coming up. I don't want to get Emily. I want to get the next one that's coming up, and it'll be guaranteed within 90 pulls. So if I save 20 by the time the next banner comes out, I also have 20 days on that banner, so I don't really need to purchase if I get lucky and get it within 40 wishes, which I doubt. But maybe, who knows, maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'll have to see. So so basically now if I buy the 150, I'm guaranteed the character. Whereas I'm not guaranteed the character. If I didn't pull Dia, if I pulled like a banner character like Emily, then it would be 180. And that 13,000 primal gems is not enough for 180. It's only enough for 80. So I'm still 100 down. So that means I'd still have to pay 150 plus 20 wishes to get 100 100 wishes. So while they are, they're changing this path where this one you need 2. Okay. So like I said, yeah, it guaranteed. I think it's 80. So 80 times 3 is 240. Right? So you need 240 wishes. And if 80 is 100, and that's okay. So and that's you get 80 wishes, and that's with the double bonus. But you only get double bonus once. Once it's gone, you might get like an extra 1,000 primo gems. So it only ends up being 50 wishes, not 80. Right? And then, like I said, this is 240. They are halving this to needing only 1 fate point. So if you miss it once, the next one's guaranteed. Where this one, if you miss it twice, then it's guaranteed the next one. That's why it's 240 to guarantee yourself a weapon. But they are bringing this down to where it's only going to be 1 fate point, so you're only going to miss it once. So that means this one, the weapon's going to be 180 like the characters. But still, like I said, you pay $150. You're not even guaranteed 1 character. That's pretty bad. Yes, there's content in the game, and yes, you might support it once a year, right? You might go into the shop and pay this once a year. That's there's your subscription. $150 a year. That's a subscription, basically. So if you're in an economy where the economy's bad, like think about it, the economy's getting like horrible in China already, horrible in Russia, horrible in all these other countries. So those subscriptions are going to start to dwindle down. You're going to start seeing these companies suffer. So, little something to think about if you're a company. How are you going to retain your players? You better sharpen your pencils because it's coming. Anyway, don't forget I told you so. But that's it for this part, and thanks for watching. Don't forget, like and subscribe.